Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back to Dragon Ball Z and we've got Goku with the Halo. This is one that's been requested for some time now. The most recent request came from Meshach Plays. I hope I said that right. You did ask for this about 2 weeks ago, I'd say. So it came in the mail here recently. I'm excited to get this one unboxed. It's also part of the Great Saiyaman Saga, and we've done a few figures from the Great Saiyaman Saga here recently. And so this one comes with the Goku. He's got his halo and wings. 3 Dragon Balls. We get a card as well. And then in the back, we have some of the other figures available in this set. And then just like some of the others, a lot of these vary in the back, even though it says Great Saiyaman Saga. So we've got the Goku with Halo here. I'm gonna try to find this Trunks and Goten. I'm not really looked for these, but I've not seen them when I've looked for figures from this series on eBay, so I'll start looking for those specifically. We've got the Bora with the sword, Videl with the baby dinosaur, and then the Super Saiyan Gohan. So we'll go ahead and get this guy out of the package, and then at the end of the video we'll go over some of the figures that we'll be doing coming up soon too. We've got a whole Spider-Man series. I've got some of those lined up here, and we've got some more figures from Batman the Animated Series coming up as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get this open up, our usual method. There we go. It came open pretty easy. And these, for anybody interested, they've got them anywhere from, I'd say, 25 to 40 bucks on eBay, so not too expensive. There was one going for about 90 here recently, but the person slashed the price down into the 30s, which I think is definitely much more reasonable. So we got our figure here with our card. So we'll go ahead and we'll take that out. So that was taped down in there. So let's start off with this and see what we got. Got a cool one recently. It was all of the Z fighters on one card. But let's see what this one is. It is Saiyan Training. That's neat. We've got Trunks, Super Saiyan, and Goten, and then they're training to fight Buu shortly before their fusion. Looks like that's Kami's place. It's a really, really neat card. I was not expecting this at all. I'm so really happy to see that. Let's get this paper out of the way here, and then we'll leave the Dragon Balls in. We've taken out so many of these. I don't really know what to do with them anymore. So we're gonna take the zip ties off of Goku's back here. Looks like they've got the wings tied in so the figure won't move. There we go. Should be out here in just a second. These are actually coming off pretty easy. So as far as the Dragon Ball Z figures go too, this is the only one I've got left I've not unboxed. So if anybody would like to see any specific one, definitely leave some comments down below, especially if you have some from Jakks Pacific. I've not gotten any of those yet, so I wouldn't mind adding that to the collection. Got some other Spider-Man figures, Batman. I've got some different Inuyasha products I'll show in the next video too. But again, if you guys want to see a specific figure, just leave a comment down below and let me know. So here is Goku. First thing I noticed right off the bat is the look on his face. A typical happy, smiling Goku. They did a really good job with this one. Looks just like him from the Buu Saga. And the figure is different from the one that we did from the Android Saga, so they have changed the face around for sure. He's got the halo here, which is kind of it's plastic, but it moves around and it comes out right from the back of his hair. You can see the details on the back of his hair as well. And then here his arms come up and they swivel out to the side, and then his waist also rotates. One thing I'm not sure why I did this, it's not a huge deal, but he's got the belt with the straps kind of hanging down. As we all know at this point in the series, Goku just has the wrapper on his waist. So I wish that's something they would change. Did the same thing on the Android Saga figure. They fixed it for the Cell Saga Super Saiyan 1, but then for this one they've gone back to this. So the orange is a little bit lighter than the ones from the Android Saga, which again, the color kind of varies in the show, as I'm sure many of you know, but with this one they went with the lighter paint job. His leg does come up and he does bend at the knee, and then this leg also comes up and bends at the knee. So his waist does move pretty easily. Got some good detailing there in his boots. I like that color blue they put on there. Bring that in so you guys can see. 1 second, get it to focus in. There we go. See the details there in his boots. And then from the back you can see the wings and some pretty good detailing here on these wings. We don't really see him in the show like this. I don't know why they put him on the figure, but I think sometimes they kind of show him off in the sky toward the end of the Cell Saga where he's waving, and I believe there might be a wing behind him, but it's not really common for the show, but because it is dead Goku with the halo, I guess the wings are a pretty nice touch. It's a cool figure. He doesn't rotate at the wrist, but pretty cool for a pose. We'll see what it's like to stand the figure up, and then we'll bring the camera down as well so you guys can see. Now the wing kind of gets in the way, so I'm trying to see how we can position him. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. So just 1 second. I'm gonna bring the camera down so we can see him up close. And we've got some Halloween decor back there. You guys can see the pumpkin. And then we got the figure here, just kind of bend his knees a little bit, and then he can lean on the wings. And so there's the figure. Really nice, great paint job, great detail. I love the face on the figure. It's got that kind of gentle, happy Goku look. And looks just like he would from the Great Saiyaman Buu Saga when he comes back. And he gets his 24 hours back on Earth, minus just the belt, but again, not a big deal. So if you've been curious about this figure, whether or not you want to get it, so if you're a fan of Goku, it's definitely a great one to add to the collection. So we'll go ahead and take this camera up, and then we will just show some of the figures in the upcoming videos. So I have some Inuyasha books, which I don't have with me right now, but I'll show those in the next video. So we will have more Inuyasha products coming up. But we do have this Spider-Man 2 action figure, and we've got the batteries that go along with this as well. This figure does a lot. This will be the next video, so anybody who's a fan of Spider-Man, definitely tune in for that. We've got the Green Goblin, and I showed some of these in the last video, but just a quick recap. The new Green Goblin, Marvel Retro Legends, to compare this one to the Green Goblin from the 90s from the animated series that we did. So excited to do this. We'll do a side-by-side comparison of the two figures. And then we've got Electro. This is gonna be a really cool one to open. We got some extra info on the back, and we'll go through all these in detail in the actual videos. And then for Batman the Animated Series, we've got a Robin coming up with the hang glider. A bunch of figures here in the back. And then just another quick example, we've also got Joker from The Adventures of Batman and Robin, and then some different figures in the back. We'll be doing some of these as well. So one more look at Goku here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll have Spider-Man videos coming up later this week, and just feel free to leave a comment with the next Dragon Ball Z figures you'd like to see. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.